My name is Devin Forkel. I went to Pfeiffer University on a music performance degree. That was 2008 to 2012. I did not have one of the drummer stories where, you're a kid and you're playing with pots and pans and all that. I started playing music around middle school, just like in band, high school band or middle school band. And then when I got to high school, auditioned for the drum line, got really into drums and percussion then, and really, started playing drums more seriously then, drum set. Dabbled in middle school with random bands or random jams or whatever, but started playing drums pretty seriously when I was 13, 14 years old. I am currently playing in two bands. Back Teeth, another one is called North Window. Back Teeth. Tommy, it's kind of his project initially that has expanded to include other musicians, and we have a ton of mutual friends, and actually I worked with his partner, and she had just mentioned that my partner is writing songs and looking for drums, and so I was at the time very interested in playing with new people, and I kind of met up with them and we hit it off, and same kind of thing, like good hangs, good music, and we kind of just fit together pretty quickly. I think that I listen for good songwriting, and that can exist in any genre, both sonically and lyrically, or if there's no lyrics, that's fine as well. But I think just you can tell when there's a good core song underneath all of the production. But I think what keeps me interested is the production quality that is chosen. Tones, sounds, snare tones, effects, and also there's just certain artists that I think we all have that they kind of get a pass from you. They've earned your trust and you like what they do, so you're kind of on board before you even listen to it. I think my base coding, I guess, as a drummer is just to find the lane in which I'm needed, and to play as appropriately as possible. So if it's, and what I mean by that is to play with dynamics. So I think stereotypically heavy band, play as hard as you can. Whereas that can feel good as a drummer, and it can sound good in spurts. Overall, it's an exhausting way, I think, to play and to listen to music. So I try to play appropriately. If the music gets heavy, if the music comes down, I try to help shape that sound with an appropriate energy and tone. So like what you're talking about, if it's a really open chorusy bit where there's a lot of cymbals, there's you can just wail on a cymbal, or you can still play with dynamics to get the most out of the instrument you're hitting. So these cymbals open up pretty quickly, and depending on where you hit them, they sound differently. So I just worked to remain in a pocket and not step on the toes of the other musicians I'm playing with, or whatever's on the track that I'm in the studio with. Just to maintain as appropriate as I can. Nick Mason from Pink Floyd did the same thing, I think, and he's probably one of my larger influences as far as just playing serving the song or serving the band that you're with at the time. Something else that has served me is, in the beginning, it's been never say no to an opportunity. Always make yourself available to opportunities. As I've gotten older, that's obviously shifted a little bit. I don't think saying yes to everything is the right call necessarily, but saying yes enough to where you have a large enough sample size to find out what you want to achieve as a musician or as a drummer. Also, practicing on your own. I think that especially as a drummer, as part of a rhythm section, your timing, being able to play in time, playing to a metronome is invaluable. So